Willie D Live.
What's up, family? Something is going on with Donald Trump, your president. Health. They're not telling us, fam. Yeah, they're trying to hide something. Donald Trump has made his fourth visit to Walter Reed this year alone. 4. That's unusual. That is highly unusual. Moreover, he hasn't been seen in public for 7 days. Now, you know he loves being seen. He can't go 5 minutes without being seen. Now, he has put out some pre-recorded videos and audio, but nothing live and in person. In 7 days, y'all don't find that odd? I find it extremely odd. And I got some proof. Look at this, fam. Look at that. Look at his hand. Something's going on right there. Something's going on. Something's absolutely going on. Let's examine the hands first, and then we'll examine the neck. Look at that. Look at that. That's a closer look right there. Look at his hand. Man, how you going to be the president of the United States with jacked up nails? Look at his nails. I never paid attention to that. Look at that. Look, fam, I get it. You're a construction worker. I get it. You know what I'm saying? But if you're the president of the United States, you got a Cadillac job, bro. Your job is Cadillac. All you do is talk and walk, sign a few papers. And since you're always signing papers, your hands should be well manicured. Absolutely. The camera is always on it, man. If we didn't know this was the president of the United States hand, we would think that this is some dude who makes a living scraping concrete with his fingernails. Look at that. Man, that is pathetic. Melania, you let him touch you with them hands? Anyway, so look at this here. Look at it. That's a little closer. Look at that. Yuck. The swelling. The swelling. Ooh, the discoloration. Yeah, something's going on, fam. He can't get rid of it either. He can't get rid of it. Hey, let me tell you something, fam. He got all that money. He got all that money. But when that time comes, ain't nothing you can do. Money can't save you. Money can't even make that disappear. Money can't get rid of it. Look at that. Let's go back in. Let's go back in. Let's check out the hand. Look at the inside of the hand. Ooh, he looked like a demon or something. He looked like he could touch you and you'll die if he just touched you. Ooh, them demon hands. Demon. Now look at his neck. Look at that. Something's going on, man. Something serious is going on with his health. And you know they're going to lie. So they have put information out there denying that anything is wrong. Obviously, they're going to do that because the propaganda machine is always at work. So they have propaganda articles out there talking about he's in great health and this and that and the third. I never seen somebody so healthy at the doctor so damn much. Look at that. And here's a closer look at his neck. Let's get in a little closer, a tighter look. Let's get in closer. Look at that. Look at that. Ugh. Look like you need a chisel to get it off, to get it to peel back. Look at that. That's nasty. That's nasty. Melania, so you be hugging and stuff and all that? Okay, anyway, that ain't my business. But let me go back to that. Let's go back to that swelling, because that's serious. That swelling, it's not just discolored. It's the swelling. Yeah, it's that swelling. Look at that. His his blood pressure is going to go up. His blood pressure is going to go up with the swelling, and as well as his risk of a stroke. Yeah. So you get the blood pressure, stroke, blood clots, heart failure, and then kidney disease. When you get all of that, you get kidney disease and you got pre-existing conditions. Hey man, you may as well prepare for the upper room. Yeah, man. Yeah. That blood pressure go up, that swelling kick in. Now you have a higher risk for stroke. Yeah. Things start breaking down, you get kidney disease, heart failure, all that stuff go together. Yeah. And money can't save you. Money can't save you. I had a buddy named Vaughn, a white dude, 65 years old. This was years ago. He was a lot older than me. And he was rich and he died. And that really put things in perspective for me because at the time I wasn't rich. And I was just, I was able to be close enough to him to see his lifestyle. And I remember when he died, all of the stuff that he had meant nothing. Like even in his last days, we would have conversations and he would tell me, about, his health and he talk about his family. Like all he really talked about it was his family. Not business. Business wasn't important anymore. And before that, it was always business. It was always some type of business deal. But when he died, when he was about to die, all he could talk about was his family and trying to get healthy. That's all that mattered. His family and trying to get, specifically his daughter and just trying to get healthy. That's all that was on his mind. And he was loaded, man. He was loaded, multi-millions. And he lived in River Oaks, which is the most prestigious area of Houston. Let me put it like this. It's prestigious. I won't say it's the most because it's the oldest prestigious area in Houston, put it like that. Because there are other neighborhoods now that has a lot of prestige and prominence and the big houses, multi-million-dollar houses and all that kind of stuff. But he lived out there and his office was also located out there. And we used to sit up and talk all the time. And when he died, I just was thinking about all the stuff that he left behind. And he didn't really leave a lot of direction. He had a girlfriend, a longtime girlfriend, who pretty much handled everything from there. But just looking at the stuff that he left behind, I was like, man, that's just stuff. It just really got me to thinking, like this is all, even before he died, I was like, we want nice stuff, right? We want to live a comfortable life. If we're going to be here, we might as well be as comfortable as possible. But in the end, it really did put things in perspective for me. It put everything in perspective for me, seeing him go through his struggles and knowing that with all that money that he had, it could not save his life. So with all this money, Trump been grifting, been stealing from the American people, with all of the hatred that he'd been exhibiting, with all of the rolling back of the civil rights legislation and trying to harm Black people, going out of his way to harm Black people financially and socially, none of it is going to save him. None of it can save him. None of it can make whatever that's going on with him, I'm suspecting cancer, is going to save him. None of that is going to save him. So with that said, I just want to remind you guys to be nice in the comment section. Don't be rude. At the end of the day, this is our president. I mean, he is doing the best that he can. And, we need to recognize that. We need to absolutely recognize that and give support at this difficult time. So with that being said, let us pray. Okay, that's enough. no more talk.